it's so nice to be with you. I love all the things you say and do. And it's so nice to be with you. I love all the things you say and do. And it's so
nice to be with you. It's been a long time. I stopped doing videos because I play in the high-end game these days and a lot of people are not interested. But let's talk about the Dvarw DL. What a fantastic tank. Now obviously if you're on Facebook or on E6SO, you know that I'm a real fan of the Dvarw, and I keep getting PMs from people asking about advice on how to wick and build the Dvarw. So here's a very quick show and tell. I'm not going to do it on camera. I've taken pictures and I'm going to describe as I show you the pictures. The first one up obviously is all the bits and pieces you need. You need an earbud, you need some PG, or you can just use your whatever juice you're going to have. You need obviously wire cutters, you need ceramic tweezers. I like my little angle tweezers, that also helps. The coil art ceramic rods are really nice for maneuvering your coil. And then obviously I fancy titanium fiber cotton, which is my wicking of choice. But you can pretty much use anything, but I just find titanium fiber cotton so easy to use. It's a chicken dinner. Okay, obviously you need sharp scissors and you need your little tool for your coil. Okay, the first picture up, the Dvarw is hasn't got the best post for holding wire, but it's really durable, and you can see quite clearly there. I'm using I think that's a 3mm Alien, and you can see the legs are securely secured under those posts. The next picture up, that's me pulsing it and getting out the hot spots. That's what strumming is for. Next picture up. Okay, this is really important from a Dvarw point of view. This is the cap that goes over the coil, the chimney. That O-ring is very susceptible to popping out a bit. So take your earbud or Q-tip, as you might call it in the US, dip it into PG or wet it with your own juice and completely lubricate that O-ring. That is critical, because if you bugger up that O-ring, you're going to have to replace it, because that's what keeps it seated on the deck nicely. Once you've done that, take your titanium fiber cotton or whatever wick you're using and thread it through. It must be tightish, but with a very little bit of movement. I just find having it tight like that stops the crackling. And when I'm watching TV, the crackle drives my wife out of her mind. So if you want a nice quiet vape, tighter rather than looser. Obviously twirl the two ends, because you're going to have to thread them through the cap. Obviously you keep it nice and straight there, and you thread it through. I call this the Exocet method, because it's very similar to building an Exocet for your billet box. And then trim the edges, fluff them up, and prime them with your juice. Give it a couple of fires so everything's swollen. Make sure that the coil is, the wick is nicely spread out and you've got good airflow. Then the thing that you will forget occasionally, and that'll cause juice to flow everywhere. I've built the Dvarw probably 100 times, and 3 times I've left that cap off. And obviously when you leave that little cap off, it's going to leak as you put it onto your mod. Again, that's also got O-rings. Lubricate both those O-rings. Turn your tank upside down, fill your juice, screw in the deck, and you're ready to rock and roll. The Dwarf is 24 mil, so those of you with high-end devices, you're going to battle a bit finding 24 mil high-end mods. The Bar V3 there, that's the MTL version, which is 22 millimeter. Solar Storm has a 24 mil cup. These are my go-to. Let's do a double vape. So that was a quick tutorial on how to wick your Dwarf. I know a lot of people fold their tails inside the chimney. I just find this works fantastically. It's been really nice to be with you, and the Dwarf rocks.
Oh, it's so nice to